This story brought to you by nwmissourinews.com.
Well, certainly there are a lot of positives. We started developing an emergency response plan with all of the elements, command and control center, communication strategies, protocols for various people to follow, and that plan worked beautifully, absolutely. On an annual basis, or even oftener, we update that plan, and anytime there's an incident anywhere in the country, like the one at Virginia Tech, we sit down and say, is there something to learn from that that we could use to improve our plan? I think the outstanding features from our standpoint were, first of all, the voice commands, that's all automated. What we added after the Virginia Tech was a pre-recorded, so all we had to do was hit a button to activate that, and it worked extremely well. Now there's a huge difference between what happened here and what happened at Virginia Tech that people need to understand. Virginia Tech, you had someone who was insane, who was just interested in killing people. It didn't matter who those people were. What we had was an altercation between a couple of people, and shots were fired as part of that altercation. It's not even clear that the one firing the shots had any intent to do anyone harm other than to intimidate and to scare them. But that's very different than someone who's just intent on shooting killing another person.
And from that, just your thoughts on the way this has been covered thus far. The AP wire stories have been seen. We found them as far away as on a UK site. What are your thoughts on the coverage thus far of this?
I think the coverage has been excellent, really. And that's part of our communications plan. I mean, we made sure that right out of the gate that we were getting information out as soon as it was available. I know some people, would like to know more sooner than it's knowable. When you have something like this, the first thing you have to do is to make sure that the campus environment is safe, that wherever the altercation took place, that the altercation is over and that you don't have someone there who could do harm to another person. That is the first absolute priority, and our campus safety people did that. Then you need to you activate the alarm system as soon as you know that it was a genuine alarm. When I was called by CNN twice during the night from Atlanta, the first thing the caller asked me is, he said, how do you know that these were not firecrackers set off to celebrate your football team's win? Not a bad question. I mean, you get a lot of false reports of different things. Somebody thinks they hear gunshots. Also, people connected the sirens of an ambulance that came to take care of a medical emergency. It had nothing to do with this, but you can understand how people would connect those things together. So it takes a little bit of processing time to know exactly what the situation is, and as soon as we knew something for a fact, then we put that out, and we continue to do that. But I thought the media were fine. I mean, the national media and the regional, like Channel 5, Fox News, those people, they weren't trying to sensationalize something or make something greater than what it is. But nonetheless, given Columbine and Virginia Tech and shootings in other places, anytime there's something like that on a campus, we all ought to be concerned about it, and which we are. Now, going back to what I pointed out, when it's all said and done and we look back at it, we realize that altercation could have taken place downtown, in a neighborhood, any place where two people get into a dispute and they've been drinking and somebody pulls a weapon. I mean, unfortunately, that sort of thing happens any place. There's no way that you can guarantee that that sort of thing will not happen.